Our entire planet is made up of opposites, light and dark, sun and moon, hot and cold, north and south, peace and war, left-leaning and right-leaning, and of course, the masculine and the feminine, or man and woman. For centuries, there have been very distinct lines drawn between the two. Countless books and songs have been written about the differences between men and women. And when they're talking about differences between men and women, they're really talking about the differences between feminine and masculine energy. The feminine energy is associated with receiving, peace, compassion, communication, emotions, softness, creativity. And the masculine energy is associated with action, striving, logic, reason, strength, stability. Friction is created as a result of these differences. But the problem does not actually lie in the differences between the masculine and feminine themselves. The problem lies in our inability to see ourselves in the other, to accept the fact that both men and women carry masculine and feminine qualities. And once we can start balancing these qualities, we can start working together with more harmony in our relationships, our sex lives, our neighborhoods, our communities, and our work environments. We are reaching a point in our society where we're realizing that separation, that seeing the opposite gender as other, is destroying us. Carl Jung said that there are two main archetypes at work in everyone's unconscious. He said that every woman has what's called the animus, which is an inner masculine kind of energy or personality within. The same goes for the man. He has what's called the anima at play in his unconscious mind. This is the archetype of the feminine. So, although we are outwardly one gender, we all contain the qualities of the other. Now, as we all know, the union of feminine and masculine is pure magic. When both feminine and masculine come together, when they work together, creative inspiration is wildly available. The masculine energy from the man provides the launching pad, and the feminine energy from the woman brings forth the colors and all those unique little touches. Quality leadership comes into play when both genders are represented fully. The perspective of both forces combined is holistic, and so there is less destruction and chaos on our planet. There is more space and energy to care for others, to protect our oceans and our forests, to nurture our children, to keep our communities healthy and vibrant. And when masculine and feminine, or man and woman, come together, something else has the potential to happen. Love comes into play here. Deep love, passionate love, fiery love, sweet love, intimate love, sexy love. And love is the highest vibration there is. Love is the thing that binds and connects us. It expands us, elevates us, puts us in alignment with our highest selves. Babies are born from this love. Families are created. Neighborhoods, communities, tribes are formed. The love extends beyond these two beings and impacts everything and everyone around it. This love, this merging, this coming together of masculine and feminine has the power to transform every inch of this universe. That is what the story of Shiva and Shakti is all about. In Hinduism, Shiva is known as the god and Shakti the goddess. The energy of Shiva is pure consciousness, and Shakti embodies energy and aliveness. The Hindus believed that when these two energies came together, they gave form to the entire universe. So, the universe was birthed from this ecstatic union, from this deep love, from this merging of the feminine and the masculine. There's a dance at play here between these two forces, a dance that is so hypnotic that both energies have come together in such a way that they are no longer separate. The power of that union created this world. However, at the present moment, that union has been kicked to the curb. In our society, we have brushed off feminine energy. We've made it out to be less than, not good enough. Women are looked at as the weaker of the sexes. And if men want to express their feminine energy, forget about it. They're mocked, made fun of, made to think that something is wrong with them. Our world has prized the masculine at the cost of everything else. It has put men at the top of the class across every field and every industry. It has pounded the belief into our heads that men are the natural leaders to be taken seriously and that women are better left to look pretty and stay off at the sidelines. Look at the media. Look at what it does to women, pummeling them with advertisements and commercials and images, showing them what the perfect woman should look like, telling every woman that they're not enough, that they need to consume more to be more. They're kept on this conveyor belt of consumption, of striving to be beautiful and perfect, to distract them from stepping up, from creating things, from being leaders and movers and shakers in the world. Women are looked upon as objects and not real-life human beings with hearts and souls and big callings. When women are objectified in this way, it becomes easy to perpetuate violence against them. That is why right now, 1 out of 4 women on a college campus will be the victim of sexual assault. And 1 in 3 women will have experienced physical abuse or sexual abuse in her lifetime. These numbers are unacceptable. Out of control. Women everywhere are hurting. Meanwhile, men aren't exactly benefiting from this arrangement either. Men have it rough too, for they have been force-fed this masculine ideal, the strong, hard, tough guy who is never allowed to express his emotions, who is told that he is weak if he shows compassion, or wants to express himself in a different way, or wants to wear pink or watch a romance flick. He is told that to be a man, to be truly masculine, he needs to operate from his lower chakras. The chakras are the 7 major energy centers in the body, starting at the root at the base of the spine and going up to the crown at the top of the head. They all exist along the center channel of the body, known as the Sushumna. In Sanskrit, chakra means wheel. These energy centers actually spin, keeping the physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional parts of ourselves in balance. And society tells every man to stay down in his lower chakras, his root and his sacral chakra, which is where his sexual energy is contained. His masculinity is validated by his sexual performance. The more women he can get, the more of a man he is. Also, the root chakra, that is the first chakra, is the chakra of stability and responsibility and security. And so he has all this pressure on him to perform, to bring in money, to have success in his career, to provide, to keep a roof over everyone's head. If he doesn't do these things, society says he must not be a real man. And so, he leans on the masculine until, in some cases, it twists into something extreme. He becomes a hyper-masculine type to prove to the world that he's strong and worthy. This hyper-masculinity has the tendency to dip into violent behavior, and this kind of behavior keeps our planet unsafe. We must strive for balance again. We must embrace the duality of all things, wiping out the need to separate or label or judge. Mother Teresa once said, "If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other." And I'm going to take this one step further. I believe that if we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we are each other. It's time to stop looking for reasons to separate and start looking for ways to unite, to merge, to become one. We have enough problems as it is. Let's strive to harness more peace so that we don't have to put so much energy into battling and criticizing and judging one another. And this isn't just a man-woman thing. Women do this to other women, and men do this to other men. When we balance masculine and feminine energies on this planet, we can start to heal from all the damage that has been done. So, how do we do this? We must start within. Explore the depths of your being. Meditate. Learn how to clear and balance your chakras. Spend time outdoors, barefoot if you can. Love yourself, even when the forces around you are telling you not to. Stand in the moonlight and breathe in the energy of the moon, connecting yourself to nature and to cycles. Create things. Feel your body more. Allow your emotions to move through you. Feel the difficult emotions, no matter how they might challenge you. Lead with your heart when it comes to the opposite sex. Find new ways to connect to the opposite sex. Use your voice and communicate more. Communicate with love to the opposite sex. Bring your soul into lovemaking. Don't just go through the motions. Also, accept everyone around you. Understand that harmonizing feminine and masculine qualities is not something that is exclusive to straight people. Since every individual on this planet contains both masculine and feminine within them, same-sex couples also have the awe-inspiring ability to create magic when they come together. And it is essential that we all allow this knowledge to seep into our minds, our souls, and our hearts so that it might elevate us and raise the vibration of love on this planet. We cannot change the people around us, but we can change ourselves. We can heal ourselves, balance ourselves, love ourselves. In doing so, the entire world is transformed. Men and women will be able to see each other as sacred and divine. And from that seeing, a happier and more peaceful planet will be born. Let us all cherish one another, because we're all we've got. Namaste.